George Kerevan, very well known as a journalist, I think within Scotland and other broadcasters, with weekly columns in Scotland on business and political matters. Also filmmaker, documentary filmmaker, and through that your interest has taken you to become chair of Film House and to serve on the Film Festival Board. You've been a local councillor for Edinburgh, and as that you were chair of the Tourist Board, and presumably as part of that you were on the Festival Council as well, were you? And I think you've been on the board of practically every theatre in Edinburgh, or a theatre company in Edinburgh, as well as 784 and so on. And you're the founder of the Edinburgh Science Festival, and you have a huge connection with this particular building in that you got it for the Fruit Market Gallery, is that right?
My wife also, she was the education officer.
Right, okay. Can I just ask you what's your involvement?
I'm an SNP candidate on the Lothians list.
On the Lothians list, right. Thank you.
Right, many years ago I was censured when I was in the Labour Party, before Labour Party started going back then. I was censured by the Edinburgh City Labour Party for being quoted in the press for saying that we should be concerned to spend money on the arts as on housing, and I said that someone's brought up in regards to housing. And I still hold to that, and I think that's a principle that's been at the heart of the SNP government for the last 4 years. Culture, this is professional culture and arts, but culture embedded in the community. It's about giving us identity. If we don't have identity, we don't have a community, we don't have a society. The arts is about giving us aspiration and hope. If you don't have that, you don't have a life. So arts, culture, core to political strategy, political targets. And if we have an SNP government re-elected for the next 5 years, it will be that will remain the central principle. Of course, money is an issue these days. I'm sorry that the Liberal Democrats and the Labour Party did not take up our offer last year to form a coalition in Westminster with Plaid Cymru, which would have had more votes than the Tories and the LC Unionists. And so we could have formed an emergency government. We could therefore have spread the issue of saving the economy over 2 parliaments rather than one. We could put the emphasis more on taxation rather than on public spending cuts. Sadly, we did not get that, so we're now faced with a situation and the revolution settlement that 1.3 billion has been taken off the budget this year by the Treasury. However, given the principle that we keep funding the arts, we keep funding culture, I think that we will be able in the next 4 years under an SNP government to achieve these things. Just to choose some of the issues which relate to the voluntary arts sector. One of the core things we want to do is to pass a community empowerment bill. And the major element of this will be to allow communities to come together to take over vacant property, to provide bases for arts and community arts activity, which I think is a central thing, both in terms of creating space within the community and creating an identity of the community. We are funding the present budget, which was passed, sadly without Labour support. It's got 25,000 apprenticeships funded each year. We're going to make sure that those apprenticeships aren't just in traditional industries, but a lot of them are for arts and cultural activities. We have a Young Scots Fund, £50 million in that, which is going to help particularly Scottish filmmakers. The issue here, it's about whether we have a Labour government or whether we have an SNP government. I think the SNP government the last 4 years has proved that it is passionate about culture, passionate about Scottish identity, and we want another 5 years to finish the job.
Thank you very much, George. Thank you so much. Thank you all.